Hi, this is Dr. Vishnukar Nayak from National Institute of Science and Technology, Berhampur, Odisha, India. First of all, I would like to thank the organizer of 9th International Workshop on Astronomy and Relativistic Astrophysics for giving me this opportunity to present my research work, Thermodynamical Effects on FRW Cosmological Model for Various Dark Energy. As you know, study of FRW cosmological model in the framework of Einstein theory plays an important role. Also, it is well established that the mathematical formulation of different cosmological models through the laws of physics becomes an essential component for understanding the nature of the universe. So in my presentation, I have planned to analyze the thermodynamical effects on FRW cosmological model by using Einstein theory. And in this study, we considered two different types of time varying dark energy conditions with four energy conditions, from which we found a phantom phase during specially open universe from the second assumption, and for all the remaining cases a quantized phase, and the obtained model is valid for flat as well as closed universe, but remaining conditionally valid for open universe during the entire study. These are my plan of the talk. Introduction, the role of dark energy, dark matter, FRW metric, Einstein theory, perfect fluids, cosmological constants, laws of thermodynamics, and solution of the model, stability of the model, and all the parameters, geometrical presentation, and conclusion. Our universe is full of mysteries, and the astrophysics and cosmology are called to look these mysteries. We are in a universe to start expanding from Big Bang, and this Big Bang is here to occur 13.5 billion years ago, and the universe is full of mystery. From this figure shows the early evolution of the universe. This figure describes the universe is from evolution to the current stage. It goes through formation of galaxies, stars, planets, and many heavenly bodies which are unknown to all. It was initially hot particle, and suddenly when temperature drops to 1000 times, at that time the photon decoupled to hydrogen, the huge amount of energy extracted, and inflation of universe began. The point where the universe started is called, this point is called the singularity, or we can say Big Bang. After 3.8 trillion of years, first light particle had been formed. Then after gradually star particles, galaxies, etc. are formed. Now we have seen the universe is about 13.7 billion years, 13.7 billion years. Current data indicates that it is expanding and accelerating. Now looking into this, it is a challenging job of the researchers to study about the next phase of the universe. We do not know how long this explanation will go on, expansion will go on, and the galaxies are receiving from Milky Way. That is, they are generally seen when there is no moon. It looks like a white band stretching right across the sky and are spiral in shape. The faster one, as well as regarding the rate of the universe, there are some issues. For the rate of expansion, the earlier estimation tells that rate of expansion was 66 kilometer per second, and recently it has been estimated to be 74 kilometer per second per mega year. Now, why this discrepancy? To explain this disturbance, there are three opinions. The first one is about the early phase of expansion. Researchers from the John Hopkins University have been mentioned that there has been developed an as early dark energy. That is one explanation. Another explanation we can consider, the dark matter has a stronger interaction with the visible matters that is expected to be. And the third explanation is the presence of dark radiation. That might be one of the atomic particle may be called for disturbance for this explanation. Still, it is mystery. Figure 2, our universe consists of stars, planets, moons, galaxies, and other heavenly bodies scatters through the space. Universe has no edge. It is infinite, and it is very difficult to measure the distance between the space. It takes thousands of years travel between the two heavenly bodies. The scientists measure the distance between the heavenly bodies in light years. A light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. That is approximately 10 trillion kilometers. A black hole is very powerful, and it stocks all the materials. Even the light cannot escape through it. Nebulas are clouds of dust gas. They are made from the remnants left behind the explosion of supernova. Universe includes everything, right from the smallest creature found on the earth to the largest structure out in the space. Earlier, our universe was quite smaller, but gradually it is becoming larger and larger. According to some scientists, the universe is expanding and becoming larger as the cluster of galaxies in the universe are moving apart from each other. Some scientists believe that the gravity keeps pulling the galaxies towards each other, and eventually the universe will collapse inwards, leading to a big crunch. Everything in the universe will be destroyed and a new universe will be created. The universe is held together by gravity, electromagnetism, and strong and weak nuclear forces. These four forces, gravity, electromagnetism, strong and weak nuclear forces, keep the different heavenly bodies of the universe in this place. Sometimes some scientists believe that nearly 13 to 15 billion years ago, all the particles of the universe were held together in one place, and this huge mass was called primal atom. Slowly an explosion occurred, and the hot particle in the explosion started flying in all the directions. Slowly these flying pieces cooled down, and star, planets, galaxies, and other heavenly bodies formed. From the figure number 3, this is shows the flat time, flat space time. There are several methods of the universe based on the symmetry of flat space time. Examples of these models includes the Minkowski universe, the Rindler universe, and the Milne universe. The use of the Minkowski space to describe physical system over finite distances applies only in the system without significant gravitation. In the case of significant gravitation, space-time becomes curved, and one must abandon special relativity in favor of the full theory of a general relativity. In the line of weak gravity, space-time becomes flat and looks globally, not just locally, like Minkowski space. So for this reason, Minkowski space is often referred as flat space-time. Look into this curved space-time figure. Gravitational fields are represented as space-time curvature. An important concept in curved space-time is Einstein's principle of equivalence, which states that there is no way of distinguish between the effects on an observer of a uniform gravitational field and constant acceleration. The simplest cosmological models are obtained by assuming that the large feature of the universe are spatially homogeneous and isotropic to the observer. Einstein constructed curved space-time universe models, and from his equation one can determine the equation for the time evolution of the universe. Einstein model was widely accepted now and perhaps most accurate in describing the universe as we know it. Now, coming to the concept of the dark matter and dark energy, dark matter is simply non-luminous matter. It does not emit or absorb electromagnetic radiation at any known wavelength. Its existence can be inferred from its gravitational interaction. The standard cosmology indicates that the universe comprises 5% luminous matter, 23% non-luminous dark matter, and 72% dark energy, which is responsible for the expansion of the universe. The dark matter speeds the structure formation, and the dark energy, who is the driving force behind the acceleration of the universe. The dark energy slows down the structure formation, but the dark matter speeds of the structure formation. Look into this pie diagram, which is called the cosmic pie for the today's universe. This cosmic pie shows that approximately 73% of the total content of the universe or mass of the universe is due to dark energy and dark matter, which do not interact. The dark matter and dark energy together, they constitute around 96%. This is 73 plus 23, so 96% of the universe is a dark side, and rest of the things, galaxies, etc., those are visible. They constitute only less than 5%. But this is today's picture. The cosmological constant introduced by Albert Einstein in 1970 is the simplest candidate of this dark energy. In 1917, Einstein added the cosmological constant to his field equation to obtain a static universe. This constant is responsible for a repulsive force, and that is counterbalanced by the gravitation, and hence it is possible to have a static universe. But in 1931, Einstein removed that cosmological constant after Friedman introduced cosmic expansion without cosmological constant, and Friedman model was matter density. Again in 1967, Zeldovich introduced the cosmological constant by taking the vacuum fluctuation. In 1998, the breakthrough the cosmological model, and Rees and Perlmutter, they discovered the accelerated expansion of the universe. Breakthrough because the universe is expanding but decelerated. It is like a wave. The cosmic background radiation, look into this figure. It is uniform in all directions with small variation. The existence of dark matter leaves a characteristic on CMB observation. Planck's CMB shows a projection of shape where the colors represents deviation with respect to a homogeneous distribution of temperature. The scale of the typical deviation is approximately equal to 10 to the power minus 5. This picture shows the irregularities in the energy density rho of order dou rho by rho, that is approximately equal to 10 to the power minus 5. Now come to an interesting component which navigate as dark energy, which is assumed to possess a negative pressure, is recommended to understand the accelerating expansion of the universe. The current simplest candidate for a standard model cosmology and a good understanding with most observation in the lambda CDM model, which is required by two problems as fine tuning, or we can say Weisho problem, and second one is coincidence, or we can say why now problem. There are mainly three different methods to express the dark energy problem. That is dynamical dark energy, interacting dark energy, and the third one is anthropic principle, out of which dynamical dark energy has an hypothetical form called the quantines, which is reported as a scalar field minimally connected to gravity, which can fall to the late time inflation, accelerating cosmological expansion for some particular form of potential. Also, due to this particular potential, it lightened the cosmological coincidence model. In this discussion, we have intended to focus on the quantines and phantom phase of the model. Now come to the role of thermodynamical behavior and entropy of the model. As thermodynamics is important to various scientific disciplines, from engineering to natural science to chemistry, physics, and even economics, a thermodynamic system is a confined space which does not let energy in or out of it. The first law of thermodynamics has to do with the conservation of energy, and the second law of thermodynamics is called the entropy law. Marko Povovic from Technical University of Munich told it is one of the most important laws in nature. Entropy is a measure of disorder in a closed system. According to the second law, entropy in a system almost always increase over time. You can do work to create order in a system, but even the work that's put into reordering increases disorder as a byproduct, usually in the form of heat. Because the measure of entropy is based on probabilities, it is of course possible for the entropy to decrease in a system on occasion, but that's statistically very unlikely. As thermodynamic analysis has been a powerful tool to incept the gravitational theory. It is a pivot event. Black hole thermodynamics and recent conformal field theory correspondence shows that the explicit signature and strong suggest the deep connection between gravity and thermodynamics. So from the thermodynamics, in combination of first law and second law of thermodynamics with volume V, the derivation is tau ds equal to d of rho v plus rho dv, where this tau is considered as the temperature and S is the entropy. And from this, this above equation can be combined, written as this, and from this we have constructed the model and calculated all the parameters like entropy and entropy density, in temperature and entropy density. Now from the above equation, that is from the equation number 6, it represents the thermodynamics of the universe, which does not depend on any individual fluid. It depends on total matter density and isotopic pressure of the fluid. If we will talk about this concept was discussed by so many authors. Out of this, from some of the recent observation shows that from the G.C. Samant and group, they have investigated the validity of second law of thermodynamics in FRT theory, and they found that second law of thermodynamics does not hold. Similarly, his group investigated this thermodynamical aspects in FRG gravity, and they got that the power law solution and conclude that the thermodynamic of the universe, which does not depend on any individual fluid, it depends on the total matter density and isotopic pressure of the universe. Very recently, Jamil group people have investigated on Harvard-Lefevre cosmology of thermodynamical validity in different types of universe, and found that the model remained valid for closed and flat universe, but conditionally valid for open universe, which matches to the result obtained during our study. Here we have considered the Einstein field equation, including the cosmological constant. This is the cosmological constant, which is we are regarding as dark energy, and this GUV is the energy momentum tensor, and TUV is the energy momentum tensor that I have taken as my perfect fluid. And this metric is my FRD metric. As I told you, the importance of FRD metric. And here the very interesting point is that the curvature index K, when K equal to -1, it behaves special open universe. When K equal to 0, it is a flat universe, and when K equal to 1, it is a closed universe. Now, considering the fluid representation, here I have considered the perfect fluid, and in a co-moving coordinate system, the Einstein field equation yields these two field equations. Here H is the Hubble parameter. Now, this particular system containing 4 unknowns. So to make this system consistent, we have considered 2 additional constraints. The first one is the equation state parameter, which is a well known relation between pressure and density on considering the shear scalar and expansion scalar. Here gamma stands for equation of state parameter. This parameter take a vital role to the model of the universe. When gamma equal to 0, the model represents dust. When gamma equal to 1/3, the model represents radiating, and when gamma equal to -1, it is a vacuum energy. And similarly, when gamma less than -1/3, which is considered as an accelerating expansion of the universe in the context of dark energy. Moreover, for the different range of gamma also, when gamma is from -1 to +1, it is quantized phase, and when gamma less than equal to 1, it is phantom phase, and for gamma equal to 1, it is quantum phase. Still, there is no clear understanding on equation of state of dark energy yet. We have considered also a linear varying deceleration parameter Q in this, for where alpha and m are scalar and Q is the deceleration parameter. We have taken because it is helping us to predict whether the model is accelerating and decelerating in nature. And from this, we have calculated all the parameters like deceleration parameter, Hubble parameter, energy density, pressure, and the equation of state parameter. Now, as my main objective is considered in two different cases. Now considering in the case number 1, lambda proportional to t to the power minus 1. So in this case, by taking this condition, we have calculated, we have find all the parameters like rho density, P pressure, equation of state parameter, temperature, and entropy density. And from this parameter, we have constructed the geometrical interpretation. In the figure 1 presents the pressure versus redshift, and figure 2 presents the energy density versus redshift. From figure 1 and 2, the behavior of the universe for spatially open universe, flat and closed, I have taken three, and for pressure and energy density versus redshift. In this case, from this geometrical representation, we conclude that pressure is initially negative constant and later it diverges, whereas energy condition remain positive constant initially and later it is increases for flat and closed universe, but for open universe it diverges towards the negative side, which predict the model cannot sustain for open universe at a late time. Now, as I told you, I have considered your 4 energy condition because energy condition have significant theoretical applications. So for that reason, we have considered here the conditions. The conditions are null, weak, strong, and dominant. And the mathematical forms are these 4 types. And by taking these 4 types, we have constructed the geometrical interpretation. And from this figure 3, 4, 5, what we conclude? It conclude that the null energy condition and weak energy conditions are satisfied for flat and closed universe, whereas for open universe it violates, as expected, as you know. For the case of dominant energy condition, the closed flat universe satisfied and the open universe violates. Moreover, the strong energy condition is violated for all the universe. You can see here, for the strong energy it violates. This matches to the result of already discussed by research group. Now, figure number 6 and 7 are presented for the equation of state parameter and temperature versus redshift. From figure 6, it indicates that the model represents a quantized phase for all the discussed universe, for all the 3 universe. But from the figure 7, we got the observation that the temperature of the model increases rapidly for open universe, but for flat and closed universe it remains constant at late time. In this case, we observe that the entropy density of our model is remain positive for open, flat and closed universe, and late time it approaches to 0, which indicates the second law of thermodynamics have no impact in our model. Now come to the case number 2. In case number 2, I have considered lambda proportional to a of t to the power minus n, and same way we have calculated all the parameters like density, pressure, equation state parameter, temperature, and entropy density, and we have constructed the geometrical interpretation. Now you see here the figure 1 and 9 having in both the cases are representing for pressure versus redshift, and figure 1-9 gives identical acceptable result, but figure 10 is acceptable for all kind of the universe as figure 2. It is not acceptable for open universe. Now coming to the energy condition, taking all the energy condition, these are the geometrical representation for condition number 2, and from this we got similar result in view of energy condition as discussed in case number 1. Figure number 14 and 15, this 14 represents the model enters to a quantized phase for flat and closed universe, whereas the open universe it indicates a phantom phase. And coming to the figure number 14, here we observe that the thermodynamical temperature of the model for our second assumption of cosmological constant during closed universe remain positive increasing function at time at initial stage, but it later on it behaves a asymptotic way. But for open and flat universe, the temperature remain very small positive constant, the entropy density of the model remain positive, and later it approaches to zero, closed and flat universe. But during open universe, the entropy density remain negative, and later on it approaches to zero, which indicates that unavailability of open universe for this model. And the second law of thermodynamics does not remain impactful for the model obtained in case 2. Now, the conclusion here, as I told you, in this present work, we have investigated FRW cosmological model in the context of Einstein theory of gravitation. Due to it has a important role. So we have studied the time varying dark energy states, and from which we found a phantom phase during spatially open universe, and for all remaining results indicates quantized phase. And also we observed that Hubble parameter approaches to infinite when time approaches to zero, which indicates that the universe describes a power law inflation. The temperature, entropy, and entropy density of the model remain positive for both the cases. In view of the energy condition, the assumptions yields identical result. Our study suggests that the strong energy condition violates for our model, and that indicates an accelerating expansion of the universe. From our discussion, we conclude that during both the assumptions, the second law of thermodynamics remain impactful. Moreover, the study suggests our universe is finite lifetime. All obtained results are consistent with respect to observational constants. These are my references. Thank you the organizer for giving me opportunity to came to this extent. Thank you very much.